The party is stable. What you are seeing, I think, is just confused elements whom we as a party, I think we should disregard, because we have a functional Central Executive Committee, a functional National Executive Committee, and a functional National Delegates Conference. And actually, the one making the tweets does not belong to any of those bodies. Does not belong to any of those bodies.
At least your party is not serving the interests of Ugandans for now, according to General Muhoozi Kainerugaba.
Well, if he says like that, I think that's the reason why the father had to say to relieve him of his duties of Commander Land Forces, because maybe he was not adding value.
But do you agree with what he says when he claims you veered off from serving interests of the people of Uganda?
Well, anyone who wants to criticize NRM will say so. We say so, and we say NRM, yes, is trying to implement the manifesto, although it has not the best according to the expectations of the people, but it is doing something.
Okay, there is a tweet that is making round on social media, reportedly authored by yourself, in response to bigambo bya General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. Yes, did you write this tweet?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did.
Castigating the Foster General, former commander
of
the land forces.
Yes. We do not believe in him as NRM. So
this is the son of the president.
Yes, he should be. He can be. Me coming up to support President Museveni against him, that means I am just passing a vote of no confidence. You can see everyone in this country is going forward to sign by the fact that they have seen that this man is coming up. They are saying, no. They are running very fast. Maybe there is someone who has, Honorable Odong Oto has tweeted and said, maybe this is a decoy of President Museveni.
What?
A decoy of President Museveni. He sounds persuasive, but let's move forward, because this is what we want to come out. To come out. We are reaching 2026. 2026, and in our own opinion, qualitatively, President Museveni is better than his son.
Well, but I've interacted with some of the senior members of his group who say it is either 2026 for General Muhoozi or never. And they're saying, Bakuyiwawo no mubiri, okulaba nga General Muhoozi Kainerugaba fuka president wa Uganda.
Bayiwawo mubiri chi? Are they going to the bush or what? Because for me...
Why are you so bitter towards General
For
Muhoozi?
me...
Isn't it his right to stand?
No, it is his right. We are now in a contest. And for me, I have come out and said, I am not going to support him. And
why in the first place? Because
I do not believe that he's a presidential material.
He has commanded the land forces for some years.
Yes, I can tell you, in the army, even any fool can be a commander. In the army, any fool can be a commander, because it is about saying Fata Musururu. Who cannot say it? But in politics, you tell me whom you are going to say Fata Musururu in politics. That's why he has tried to surround some NRM members, and he is seen that during the celebrations of his birthdays, he had many more MPs supporting him, many more NRM people supporting him, and I think some of them, the president just assigned a small person. I would say a small person of his supporters, Hajat Hadija. Go and make sure that all the Wazukuru return to the mainstream.
And you can I'll get to that.
How that Simoro Hajat has demolished your 4-star general. You can see.
Has the 4-star general being demolished?
You tell me. The other day I saw Mirundi was saying, now he's the one who has yesterday he signed.
Well, this is your tweet. As a member of the party, you do not believe. As a member of the party, you do not believe in NRM. We also do not believe in you.
Yes.
We believe in your father because he is a sober.
Yes.
He's sober full time, but your ability to be controlled.
Everyone will testify that President Museveni does not tolerate anything in his head that can intoxicate him. He drinks his milk in his cup there. And those who doubt, sometimes you see steam coming out of it.
But you have opposed him on several occasions.
Yes, I have. It does not mean that he does not have his failings. But now we are saying if you put him on last night on NBS, I said if you put him on a weighing scale, he will throw Muhoozi the other side. Very far.
President Museveni?
Yes, in terms of weight.
This is a young man.
Even if he's young.
That is just going to make his 50. Some people think he's actually a standby generator.
That one we dismissed it a long time ago. I was with you on the radio talk show. A caller just said, that generator should not even be thought about. It does not have fuel in it. It has monanas. So what?
Did you believe the caller? That was.
I believed the caller because this man is known.
You believed the caller that what? That what?
What the caller said, that this standby generator has monanas. I also hold the same view. That at first I thought this is an empty generator, or it is a generator with only water in it. Then the caller clarified, and I found the submission of the caller more persuasive because it had a true prescription of this man.
So he can't succeed his father?
No way. No, what we can do, actually the son of Kahinda Otafire tweeted and said, if you want peace in this country, if you do not want to go in exile, if you don't want to be killed, if the only thing that you can do, swallow your humble pill and be a citizen in this country. Well, but it does not mean that because you have been a son of the president, you have to be a president.
But have you read his tweets very well? A series of his so many tweets.
Yeah, even now he has put a tweet that he is going to witch hunt. I think it's just threatening. He's going to witch hunt. He's going to deal with anyone who is what is this?
He's going to witch hunt and to deal with those ones that
who are trying to stand on his way.
But you're standing in his way.
No, but that is a threat. That is a mere threat.
Are you not?
And I want to assure you, let him enforce it. Let him enforce it.
But we're talking about
I'm daring him, let him enforce it. Because he said he's going to crush the media. He's going to crush the media when he comes into power. Is he going to be, are we going to see a reign of terror that was in France in 16 something?
Doesn't he have the credentials to be a president of this country?
With this type of tweets?
You have any issues with the tweets?
Certainly I do. I dismiss them. Because he started where everyone could not believe that this was coming from him. When he said, in a very short time, I will capture Nairobi.
Nairobi within 2 weeks.
I mean, what type of, are you a warmonger? Are you what? Sometimes at one time I am even more confused. I say, is he mad? But they are not taking him to Butabika. Is he drunk? Then he keeps tweeting. What is the problem? And of course, for me, when I will have also the privilege of of meeting the president, I would ask him why he has allowed his son to continue commenting on politics when he's still in the army uniform.
This is where I have a problem with you,
Yes.
Honorable Tinkasiimire.
You tell me.
You sing and praise President Museveni's name, who has deliberately left his son to do what you think is illegal.
No, haven't I told
And
you
it has
that
happened for
when
months.
I meet him, I'm going to ask him? Does not mean that even when I say, I have said qualitatively, when you compare him, when you compare Museveni and his son, Museveni is far better, more than 100%. More than 100%. But that does not mean that Museveni does not have bad things. He has them. Among them is this one of failing to also to implement, to apply the rules of engagement equally, because he's a son.
Okay. I saw you in Kyambogo, Muku leaders, Muchibina cha NRM, one of the few members of parliament that I've seen in Kyambogo endorsing Mr. Museveni for 2026. There, I got surprised, Honorable.
Why would we be surprised? Why would we be surprised?
I am surprised.
2026 is
Yes,
not very far.
I am surprised.
If we kept quiet, if we keep quiet, and this confuser goes ahead to confuse.
Who is the confused?
General and his group. Confused confuser continues to confuse Ugandans. You can find when he has overthrown this country.
So osazewo kuyimirira mu kkubo lye. Osazewo kuyimirira mu kkubo lye.
He has crossed the line to politics. You get me? Even when he's still in the army uniform.
Okay. Otugambye nti yaganya ajja crashinga abayimirira.
That's what he has.
Are you ready for that?
We are ready. You get me?
No,
in
you as
politics,
Honorable Barnabas.
in politics, we are more than ready. You get me? Anyone who fears to die in politics is not a politician.
So you're ready for whatever outcome?
Yes. If he says, because in politics,
He said he will crash.
coming that we engage. Do you get me?
Yes.
We engage politically. You move, campaign. I also campaign.
What explains the impunity with which he uses to
No,
comment on
I really do not understand, and that's why he does not qualify to be head of state. Because even when you are a son of the president, you should be humble enough to understand that there are rules of engagement. He knows the presence of the UPDF Act does not allow him in the army uniform to speak even about politics. But he has gone ahead. He has gone ahead. He's really, I even don't know what he's up to.
Honorable Tinkasiimire, kyatuukawo kubanga lwaki nakwewuunyiza nga nkulabye ekyambogo. I had you on one of our shows some time back. Kulangira quote and quote Mwami Museveni. Nga ssebo onaafuuka mulungi omu.
No, of course.
You have since shifted from that position. Because there you were putting pressure on him.
For me, what I wanted at that particular time was that the age limit should not be changed, such that President Museveni goes away and we get another person. They actually defeated us. So if anyone does not accept that we were defeated on the age limit, then he's daydreaming. When you are defeated on such a matter, because it is no longer a law, he has no law that stops him from standing. So on that one, I accept we were defeated. In the fact that he is still eligible candidate, now you have to compare him with the candidates coming up.
There are many other candidates.
But for us, we are waiting. He says, I am not coming back.
Oli mukwano gwa Bobi Wine wamuwagirako mu people power. Yes. Oli mukwano gwa Bobi Wine wamuwagirako mu people power. N'omunoonyezaako n'akalondooza mu Bunyoro as the coordinator of people power. One would assume that is the other alternative bw'abanga Mwami Museveni takomyewo. Because ku myaka
ndi wa NRM boss. So Museveni obwatakomawo tugenda kutuula ng'ekibiina.
Wanoonyezaako Kyagulanyi mu people power e Bunyoro.
Tugenda kutuula ng'ekibiina tufune candidate. Gwe tolowooza ngweri tuli mu NRM tuwoomenga seats only. No, we have been there suffering with the party for reasons. That's why this young man, cannot just jump from the army and say, I am coming to NRM to overthrow you. He has to start his own political party, or he joins as a member and accepts to grow in the party.
We shall get to that. Honorable. Museveni afuze Uganda emyaka gigenda kuwerana.
Yes, no bwebera 10.
Oli ku record.
No bwebera 10 kubanga age limit mwagijjako. Mwagijjako. Qualitative lobotusiko Museveni ne Muhoozi. Museveni yasinga. NRM.
Muhoozi wa NRM.
Antika takiliminga nga yagala kujja.
Ya disimi yagambye temuli tatakiriza mu NRM.
Naffe tetumukirizamu. Ande nakugambye tweet yanga yistande bayiti. Waliwo abalala bagambye bagenda kutwala mu kooti. Yes. Mu kooti otolowooza nguzisimanya amateeka.
You a lawyer, I know.
Yes. Court cannot convict you when you say what is true.
So what is true? What is true?
That Muhoozi drinks too much.
And you have any issues with that?
When you start, when you cannot control your head, when you are under this influence, it's influence. What did you do?
No, he's a sober military officer.
We can see how sober he is, because are these the threats from a sober general? I have never seen this threat. Is he the first general that we have had?
No, we have a number of generals in the
Yes, but we have never seen any threat from any of them. Save for President Museveni once in a while who threatened his opponents.
Well, Honorable, the question you didn't want me to ask properly. What has changed? Museveni guwavumirira ngaluli nga tokoze bikulemye osibo ngamba actually nti obwavu obuli ewo mu constituency jove buyaga tobulabanga nako era otugati mwami Museveni alemeddwa okulwanyisa obwavu
on that one he has
kati gotembeeta
so on that one he has I have not
yes
even an inch on that one
no
he has failed.
Do you want to maintain the same? Do you want more of that bwavu by saying this man alemeddwa okujja abantu mu bwavu akomewe emyaka emirala 5?
If President Museveni cannot deal with the bwavu, how can General Muhoozi deal with the bwavu? You tell me. How?
These are two different.
Has he ever experienced even poverty? Does he know that Ugandans are living with no food? When he's throwing parties, how can you hold a party in a birthday party in every district, and you tell people that you can fight poverty? What type of poverty? How can you say you can fight poverty? Throwing a birthday party in every district. Yesterday was my birthday. But how do you use even 200,000 when somebody's child to celebrate a birthday? When somebody's child is looking for 150 to pay fees and is out of school, he's not finishing a term.
So you think a man who commanded our land forces, a man who
commanding the land forces does not actually qualify him?
A man who has commanded a number of wars in Sudan, in DR Congo, in Somalia and others, is too incompetent to be president of this republic.
He can present himself and tell us what he's going to do. You get me? But for us, the few things that we know about him, first of all, he's very loose. In terms of, because how do you start telling us you're going to crush everyone?
But this is
and he has already done it.
He is the son of the president.
He chased away Kakwenza from this country.
He did what?
Kakwenza ran away from this country because of him. You saw Kakwenza is carrying marks of torture in his back. There are many Ugandans who claim to have been tortured by him. So we are not surprised when he says, I will crush, that is his life. But do we want as a country to return to that time when people are living on tenterhooks? What is going to happen next? I would rather, even when Museveni says he cannot fight, I know that he cannot manage to fight poverty. But on issues of respecting human beings, on issues of leaving this country stable.
Okay.
He has done his best.
That
one I can't dismiss.
Mwai Museveni ozomuwakanya ebbanga lino lyonna ogambye naye mu mbeera under the prevailing circumstances.
Yes.
Ojja muwagira ku luno. What happened between you and Kyagulanyi? Because you supported him.
No,
you supported
Kyagulanyi
him.
belongs to no.
This is the reality. You supported him
under
people power.
He's my very good
You were the
friend.
coordinator of people power.
Let him join NRM. Let him join NRM. Because me, I'm an NRM member. I was in people power as NRM.
Have you since left people power?
Why would you leave people power? NRM is the one which has people power. Why would you leave it?
You see, this is you then. Hey. You can see yourself on the screen. You were clad in that red beret, very smart man. You gave some people in Bunyoro that believed in Kyagulanyi hope, and you abandoned him at last.
No. The reason I left, because they went into what we call NOP. And me, I was NRM. I had to go in participating in the party primaries. I did not want to leave NRM. By not participating in the party primaries, I would be...
Okay. Would you support Honorable Kyagulanyi today if Mr. Museveni doesn't come back?
When there are two people like this, Muhoozi and Kyagulanyi, I will support Kyagulanyi. But when NRM is presenting a candidate, I will support the NRM.
Okay. But what explains your anger, your bitterness?
Every Ugandan is bitter.
Towards General Muhoozi?
Yes. Because you cannot start beating people like this. That Ugandan, we are not his father's cows. If he wants to beat people, if he's having appetite of beating, let him go in his father's cows and beat them, then his father will discipline him. We are not his father's cows.
Kale, tumalirize nze Adam Kungu sibula abantu honorable. Ogambe you are not his father's what?
We are not his father's cows.
Bagaye basibe bulungi.
Musibe bulungi abatulaba ku TV.